And we are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. And in case you're just joining us, you are right on time for our gold conversation. The earlier part of the show, we were in South Africa, learning so much about herbs and herbal teas. Now, we do want to continue that conversation here in studio with our farmers, ready to shed more light on herbs. And we'd also like to hear from you, given that this is quite a new agri-sector for different people. Kama una maswali, you can send us an SMS on 22422, and you can also call us on 0742 961 343. Any question that you do have regarding herbs, ama mimea ambayo inatumika kama viungo, that's what they call it in Kiswahili. Thank you very much, Tereri in absentia. You can call us on 0742 961 343, and we'll shed more light on all that you need to know. Now, just before we jump into our conversation with our guests, it's important to know that herbs are categorized into different groups. We have what we call culinary herbs. Now, these are the ones used in cooking. Kuna the famous one, ile kila mtu anatumia, dania here in Kenya, coriander. We have basil, parsley, and thyme as well. Now, moving away from that, we also have herbs that are categorized as medicinal herbs. Inatumika kutibu magonjwa hapa na kule. We have herbs like aloe vera, which does very well in dry areas. Chamomile herb, kuna watu ambao atakwambia leo nimepata stress pale kazini, I just need to drink some chamomile and I'll feel well. So chamomile herb comes in place when it comes to that. Lemongrass as well. Moringa, one of the most famous herbs in the world because of its nutritional and medicinal values, is also part of the medicinal herbs. We have mint and ginger as well. And finally, we have the aromatic herbs. Clearly from the name, we are talking about aroma, sweet smell. Hizi sana sana utapata zimewekwa kwa ile air freshener pale chooni, ya nyumbani, oils, perfumes, body sprays, and they include the lavender, peppermint, and rosemary as well. And rosemary, I believe, is also used in food, right? Yeah, so it's also a culinary herb. Now, Joseph, Oscar, and Olivia, tunawategemea kuelewa mambo mengi kuhusiana na herbs. And one of the things that is coming up from the different experts ambao tumezungumza now, in Kenya, herbs culture is not yet a big thing. Hata herbal teas, you know, ukienda kwingine, ukienda Nigeria, ukienda South Africa, and all those other international countries, they're very heavy on them. Mr. Oscar, tumekwamia wapi? Why is herbs still not a big thing here in Kenya?
Good evening, viewers. My name's Oscar. It's not a big thing in Kenya because most of the time people don't really associate herbs with the people who are healthy. In that they only start taking herbs when somebody feels the doctor has told him, you need to do this, you need to do that. But they don't have that habit of knowing that these herbs are good for spicing food, for even making our houses like those ones for romantic herbs. And then the other things, they find that they concentrate so much in traditional production of food. Like somebody knows, I just want to have maize or something like beans. So they don't really look at the value these herbs can bring, using maybe small places where you grow and the value from those herbs. Herbs can.
Okay. Kwa hivyo ni kama tumezoea zile vitu zetu traditional. Tumekuwa tukikuza. All right. So do I need acres and acres and acres of land to get into herb farming? I'll throw it back to you still, Oscar.
Not really. If you have even a plot of, let's say, 50 by 100, that is a very big greenhouse. And you can grow something like this basil, which takes like a month to grow. Then after that, you start harvesting. And you'll be harvesting after every 10 days. And that one can give you like 400 kg.
In a?
That's
harvesting
period.
All right.
And if you get the value out of it is like you sell 350 or 300 shillings per 1 kg. And you are making that.
Ooh. Yeah. So in a small plot, nikipanda basil.
Yeah.
I will start harvesting after?
After 1 month.
After 1 month.
Yes.
So nikitransplant mbegu yangu leo, baada ya mwezi moja, nitaanza kuvuna. Right? And when I harvest you after 1 month, in one harvesting cycle,
it's after 10 days.
Oh, after every 10 days.
Yes.
Oh, leo una harvest after siku zingine 10 una harvest. All right. And you can get about 400 kg. Na umesema kg moja inaweza enda for how much?
Between 300, 350, depending on how the market in the abroad is.
Right.
But at least 300 to 400 shillings.
Right. So I'm doing 400 kgs times 300 a kg. That's 1.2. 4 times 3?
No, it's 120,000.
Oh, nimeongeza 0 moja. Ni pesa na
so 120 and you'll see you are making it after 10 days.
After 10. So 120 after 10 days.
10 days.
Ooh,
and demand is
high. I want us to get to the demand. Lakini hapa kuna Joseph, who's the youngest in the group. Joseph, ndio ujikute katika sekta ambao wewe ni mkulima wa herbs. Ulikuwa unafanya nini and then you ended up as a herbs farmer? Tupatie hiyo historia kidogo tu.
Nilikuwa street boy kwa Nairobi. Na nilikuwa rescues, nilichukuliwa na alfajiri, street kids. After that wakanipeleka shule Homa Bay. Nilianza farm na some rabbits.
Okay.
Uko Homa Bay. Then after Homa Bay nikafanya mtihani. Nikaenda shule Ruai, St. Charles Luanga. Uko St. Charles Luanga ndio nilianza kulima ndogo.
Right. So from a street kid and then now you are growing herbs. Tukiwa pale kwa shamba, tuseme leo nimeamua, nishapewa hint hapa na Oscar that hapa kwa herbs ni kama kuna kakitu kazuri after every 10 days. Nikipanda hii rosemary, right? So you get a seedling, unapanda pale. After how long nitaanza kuvuna rosemary yangu?
After 4 months.
So nikipanda rosemary leo, after 4 months I start harvesting. All right. Now the same way alikuwa amesema kama ile basil una harvest after every 10 days. Is that the same with the rosemary?
No. 1 month.
Oh, so after 1 month you harvest again. All right. And then for time?
4 months.
4 months. Ukipanda leo una harvest after 4 months. All right. Iko na kazi mingi. Unajua saa zingine watu wanasemanga, kuna plants zingine ni headache, utashinda hapo unaumwa na kichwa. It's just too much work. When it comes to herbs, wewe unashinda pale kwa shamba ya herbs. Does it take a lot of time, a lot of work? How is it? Inapata magonjwa sana, pest wanakuja sana. Unaweza sema nini kuhusiana na herbs?
Herbs? Herbs kulinda pia umejua ni ukijitolea. Kama like naweza sema rosemary. Rosemary kuilinda ni tunaitumia hii sometimes baridi sana. Kama kuna baridi unapata inaanza kuchomeka.
So rosemary ndio hii. Ule mtu hajaiona. It's not for a very good scent smell, ndio? So hii ikikuwa na baridi sana
ina turn yellow.
Ina turn yellow. So hii ndo shida. Kwa mahali kuna baridi, this one becomes quite a challenge. It turns yellow. All right. And any other that you can talk about when it comes to the husbandry ama ile kazi ambayo unafanya pale kwa shamba?
Time pia.
Time. Time is here. Hii inafanyika nini?
Time pia, time ya baridi. Inaanza kuchomeka. Inakaa brown.
Right. Okay, thank you for that. Kwa hivyo umetuambia after 4 months you harvest your thyme, after a month, after another 4 months again you also harvest your rosemary. So ni kama rosemary na thyme, they are close, zina operate the same way. Na inaafektiwa na baridi sana. All right, so market. Olivia. How does the market look like? What is the demand currently? Na ukiangalia local market ya Kenya, what kind of herbs do we go for a lot? Na ukiangalia international market, nikiingia herb gani ndio nitakula vizuri?
Nitakula vizuri. When you're talking about market, basically like when you're introducing this,
kidogo tu kuna simu tumepigiwa pale na Jerome kutoka Nairobi. Hello Jerome. Hello Jerome.
Mambo vipi?
Hi, punguza sauti ya TV ndo tuweze kukusikia vizuri.
Nakusikia.
Aya, uliza swali lako.
Niko naulizaje?
Swali
lako. Hii mbegu ya rosemary mtu anaweza pata aje?
Aya, sawa sawa. Wacha tutakupatia jibu with our experts here in studio. Thank you so much for calling, Joram. All right. Okay, great. So tutakuja kwako usaidie Joram kujua atatoa mbegu wapi, kwa sababu unaona watu tayari washasikia ni kama soko iko mzuri, market ni mzuri. So Olivia, local market wanataka mbegu gani? International wanataka which herb mostly, and international market which one is on high demand?
Okay, internationally, all the herbs are in demand. Internationally, because they are well known in the outside world compared to here in Kenya.
Okay.
So when you're talking about the demand outside the country, all the herbs are on high demand. Unlike here in Kenya, if you can remember so well, when you're introducing this session, you are asking Oscar why is herb not well known in the country. So that alone affects his demand here, because quite a number of people are not aware of these herbs.
Right.
I know the one which is quietly known, even if if someone asks you where do you work, I work in a herb farm or in a herb company, you will always refer to rosemary, because rosemary is quite known.
All right, and Dania as well. I'd like to believe. All right, so we are taking our second break now. We'll still dive deep into matters market, na pia tutaweza kusaidia our viewers including Joram to know wakitaka kupata mbegu wanatoa wapi. We have another call on the line. Ann?
Hello, ni Ann. Yes.
Hi Ann, habari yako?
Nzuri sana. Naulizaje? Natumianga herb kwa sababu ya usingizi. Example kama hibiscus. Lakini kwa saizi niko na mtoto. Nilijifungua juzi. Na bado niko na shida usingizi. Naweza tumia hibiscus. Ama ingine ilikuwa inajiita soy sauce.
Sawa soap.
Like that. Sawa soap. So nauliza kama niendelee kutumia chai yake ama niachane nayo.
All right, thank you so very much, Anne, for your question. We'd really request you to probably follow it up with a health practitioner, kwa sababu hapa sisi ni wakulima. We are just trying to make sure that this product is there. But with your practitioner, atakwambia ukikunywa sawa soap itakusaidia hivi, ukitumia hibiscus itakusaidia hivi. But thank you so much for calling. Joram, we still have you in mind. After this, we'll be telling you hii mbegu ya rosemary unatoa wapi. And also any other person that has a question for us, 0742-961-343 is the number to call. All right, and we are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. We are still learning so much about herbs and their benefits and profitability in the market. Mbegu, Joram amepiga simu amesema ako Nairobi na angependa sana kupata mbegu. Olivia, probably you can tell us the right contact people, not necessarily mentioning any companies. Anaweza toa wapi mbegu, na mbegu sasa ukinunua ya rosemary bei ni kama gani?
Okay, when anataka mbegu, he can contact maybe a propagator.
Right.
There are those farms that propagate this mbegu into seedlings.
Right.
If he's aware of any, or maybe if he can look for a contact of an agronomist.
Right.
Yeah.
Anaweza pata. Na seedling moja ya rosemary. Akienda kutafuta sasa apige simu to the propagators in Nairobi, refer to someone. What is the price like of a seedling?
Okay, on the higher side, it could be 4 shillings.
Okay.
On the lower side, it's 3 shillings. So it can't go below that.
All right. And is that the same as kama ameamua kupanda basil? Because I understand basil, pia ukipanda basil, soko yake pia ni kubwa sana. Seedling ya basil, how much?
Around 4 bob to 5.
Oh, so all of them in a range up of 3 to 5 shillings, right? So Oscar, I'll come to you. Sana sana utapata, even with something like macadamia, which is, you know, a nut that we consume not so much in the local market. Kupata propagator, qualified professional, it's very hard. With herbs, do we have enough qualified propagators? Ndo pia wakulima wetu wasikimbie sasa kutafuta herbs, yet we do not have enough skilled professional propagators of the same. Is that a challenge that they could face in the market?
It's not really a big challenge because I know these propagators, when you call them, they even give you the species and the variety they have.
Okay.
So for you, if you've done marketing, you're able to know which one you can choose. Or they'll explain which one goes so much if you are aiming to send them across the country or within the country.
Right.
So you can know. And then they'll also advise you on which one is prone to diseases and which one is which variety.
All right.
So
good.
So they'll give you an advice, and because they want to market their product,
right,
they cannot advise you wrongly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So propagators is not a very big challenge.
It's
we
not.
have herbs propagators.
Then the other thing is, if you go to Facebook also, we have groups.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you might not ask from them, but you can just go through to read about what you want.
Right.
And they give various numbers of people who are doing that. There are even people advertising those crops there.
All right.
So from there, you can be able to know what you want, what you don't want.
Okay.
Then, again, people like us that we've come here, you can talk to us.
Right.
If you get our numbers, then we can also advise.
Right, good. Kwa ule ambaye anataka kuanza, would you advise them once in a 1 acre piece of land? Amesikia herbs is a profitable venture. What would you advise them, Olivia?
Whoever would want to do herbs, okay, it depends with if he or she wants to do quite a number of varieties. If he's very specific on whatever they want to do, just a small piece of land is just enough.
How small is small? Unaweza ambia mtu small amwe mtu ambaye anataka kuuza pia anataka kuingia kwa hii export market. Beds, acres.
The person can start with even if it's a acre, but the thing is going to divide it depending on what he wants to put on.
Okay.
Let's say he wants to put this variety of the best one that you can manage without you involving so much labor and a sarakuba, then you know the topography of the land. Because maybe within a certain, like 50 by 100 plot, you can get somewhere that is flat. Because the beds also, when you are doing, some people, we do mostly drip irrigation.
Right.
So you don't want where it's the inclination or the topography is so inclined that you cannot be able to do your drip. So you take a small piece that you can be able to manage, and it is profitable.
Right.
That is
a small piece and it's profitable.
Yeah.
In 30 seconds, oregano market, ukipanda, a kilo now goes for about how much?
Oregano goes for
400.
400 a kilo.
Yes.
Basil?
300.
300. Tarragon?
400.
450.
Thyme?
50. Thyme 300.
300. Rosemary?
300.
300 a kilogram.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm inspired. Naona nikitafuta kasmo. All right. So there you go. We were talking about other agri-sectors, quite unique, different from the usual, the mindis, the maragues, these herbs, and you can see a kilo unapata kama 300. You're selling at 300. So it's high time we opened our minds to the unique agri-sectors that are profitable and also very lucrative for you. Now, with that, we've come to the end of the program. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Olivia. We'll see you again tomorrow. We will be continuing with our conversation on bee farming in Kenya. And at the same time, every single Wednesday, we have an X space on X, of course, from 7 p.m. And tomorrow, we shall be talking about the post-harvest loss in mangoes. Wakulima wamekuwa wanalia, wamevuna, lakini hakuna soko. So we'll see you on our X space tomorrow to talk about that and more. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for watching our program today. My name is Violeta Ngina. Goodbye.